Like, did you run the 40, I assume?
Yeah, I did everything, but we don't know the official times yet.
Okay.
I know you're not supposed to ask, so I just don't want to think about it. If you screw up, you want to just stay locked in, focused. So that's what I did.
What's this process like for you?
It was a fun process for sure. I got to meet a lot of new people, make a lot of new friends. I was out in Florida training with Test Football Academy, which was pretty good. Like 2 Airbnbs out there with 8 guys in each one. So made a lot of friends over like a 2-month period. So that was a lot of fun. In the warm weather too, which I can't complain about. And then today was a pretty stressful day, to be honest, but it was the last day of the process, so I get to relax a little bit, and yeah, we'll see what happens next.
Anything in particular made it so stressful for you?
I don't know, just all the tests and all the scouts there is always a pretty stressful thing, but I had a good time with the guys. One last time to perform with all my Iowa boys, so that was cool for sure.
What's your kind of pitch to an NFL team?
What'd you say?
What's kind of your pitch to an NFL team?
Someone who will put it all on the line for the team, someone who may not be the biggest or the fastest or the strongest, but I like to think I catch all the balls that come my way. I'll go over the middle of the field, make some catches, and do the dirty work on the team that not all receivers love to do. That's what I'll do. So.
Did you feel like you performed really well today? Did you feel like you hit the marks that you needed to?
I think so. I feel pretty good about it. I'm excited to see what the times say. I feel like I ran pretty good routes and show what I'm best at. So hopefully the scouts feel the same way. Yeah.
Who was throwing to you today?
We had Keller throwing to me today. Keller Chris, our GA. So it was a good time.
So in those couple months that you were training for this, what in particular were you trying to improve?
A lot of things. My body, trying to get in the best shape of my entire life. My 40 time, I was working with an Olympic gold medalist, Otto Bolden, who was teaching us the 40 pretty much every single day. All the 3-cone drills and stuff like that. We had Brandon White, he went to Wisconsin. He runs Receiver Factory Instagram, so who works with a bunch of NFL guys doing footwork stuff and routes with us. So it was all around 10 out of 10 experience. I would recommend Test Football Academy to anyone if they ask me. It's run by this guy named Kevin. He's the man. It was a good time, so just really pretty much working on everything.
What was this morning like? What time did you wake up? Because this is a day you've looked towards probably your whole entire life.
Yeah. So we had to be in the weight room for 8:30, so I woke up at 7, had a nice coffee, woke up a little bit, sat in the hot tub for a minute, chilled out. I feel like I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, laid in bed for an hour.
Yeah.
Couldn't fall back asleep for a little bit, to be honest. And then it all started. So I was more nervous the past couple of days than I was this morning, which was nice. So.
Yeah. How did you get connected with the guys working in Florida? How did that start?
I don't know. I think they just reached out to me, and I was like, this sounds pretty good. Living in Florida for 2 months, I can't complain. Gave it a shot, and it was the best thing I ever did, so it was cool.
Were you near the beach, or?
I was in Hollywood, Florida, so in between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, there were a lot of distractions, but me and all the guys stayed locked in. Yeah, it was good.
Have you had more time, I guess, not a career officially over at Iowa, just to kind of reflect on, your journey here?
Yeah, I feel like in Florida there were so many guys with their stories and stuff, and we all shared and learned about their schools and stuff like that. So I talked a lot about Iowa and how much I love it, and this one kid has been down here with us for living with me for a little bit. One of the quarterbacks who trained out there, so he's got to see Iowa City, and I feel like a lot of people don't know how amazing Iowa City is, and then they see it and they're like, dude, this is the coolest place ever, So it was cool to show him.
There's a lot of the guys that are there today, watching some of the guys who aren't testing, but just the support. Did you feel that today from all your teammates?
Oh yeah, 100%. For the past 6 years, or the past 5 years, me being at the Pro Bowl, or not the Pro Bowl, the Pro Day, just all my teammates always watching and stuff like that. I knew exactly how it was going to be, and I don't know, especially the past couple of years, everyone's always been cheering everyone on. So I knew how it was going to be. I knew it was going to almost feel like a game with like all the scouts and all our teammates here cheering us on. So it was definitely awesome. I could feel the camaraderie and like the brotherhood between us all out there.
I realize that you don't have the official times yet, but kind of when training for the 40, where were you kind of typically at?
To be honest, we didn't really do 40s out there. We pretty much worked on like 10-yard starts, and all my times I did do like some math to like correlate it out. I don't know any of it, but it was around like 4.5s projected, which is where I feel like I could be. So hopefully it projected to be around there, you know. Yeah.
What you didn't? Did you try to talk or show off or discuss with certain scouts about maybe some of the things you didn't get to show at Iowa that you could do at the next level if you're asked to do?
I just tried to show like my quickness and all my routes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a pretty fast guy, so we had a lot of like